Hi guys, welcome back to Conversion Conversations. I'm doing another box opening because I gotta fucking get through these boxes before I got more from Malaysia coming my way. Unfortunately, the past week I was not able to go to my local game store's weekly tournament. It looked like a deck, a variant of the Hot Wheels deck, won that tournament. Congratulations to Jason for that victory. I'm hoping in 2 weeks' time I'll be able to come back. Until then, I've kind of just been trying to get my Decepticon deck list where I want it. I'm still working through it. You can check out some of the games I've posted about that. And let's see if I got some pulls to help support that. And then I also would love to try that King Starscream deck. So, if I've got that super rare in here, that'd be super nice. Otherwise, Decepticon crowns, mining picks. I'm still more, I think, curious about the battle cards than the characters I've got right now, but we'll see. Maybe an Alpha Bravo is in here. I somehow haven't gotten that yet. So we'll go ahead and take a look-see. But yeah, I hope everyone's been enjoying the Wave 2 meta as it's unfolding. Oh, Venom. Nice. So there's my first rare. I do have a Venom, so it's a good rare to have for trading. Let's take a quick look in here. All right, we got Underhanded Tactics. I haven't really used this card a ton. Armored Plating, a nice standard blue armor. Field Repair, I dig it, but I haven't played a ton of Autobot decks. I've seen there's that Bumblebee Optimus Prime deck that Vector Sigma showed off recently that I'll probably try to put that together sometime soon. Fling. Ancient Wisdom. I like Fling. I feel like that's a good, if you're doing planes with rare Skywarp, it's unpipped and then it just lets you get more damage off your guys and onto the enemies. Ancient Wisdom, Pep Talk, and another Stunticon Enigma. So I'm sitting pretty on, I think, most of my Enigmas. In terms of combiners, I've got the Sentinels complete. I'm missing Snarl from the Dinobots. Hey, there's a Ruckus. Lovely. I know I've talked about this last unboxing. Love his design. Ruckus is a cool character. Nice and colorful. That late European G1. But yeah, in terms of combiners, I still need Alpha Bravo for my aerial bots. Testify. Handheld Blaster. Improvised Shield. Vaporize. Ooh, nice, heavy-handed. I think if I'm trying to build combiner decks, I can't get enough of these because those will go in pretty much every one. Sonic Scramble. I like Sonic Scramble. And then Focus Fire. Sweet. But yeah, I know I've got a lot of boxes, and some people might be wondering why I buy boxes versus single packs. And these... oh no, Air Raid, not Alpha Bravo. That's still okay. I like having multiple decks. Right now I think I've got 6 or 7 decks built that are fully stocked with all the battle cards I want. So that's kind of the reason why I'm fine opening up a lot of sealed product. And then I like drafting. I haven't done it yet. I've got 4 more boxes coming from Malaysia, and I'm planning on hosting a draft tournament where I'm giving away some of those rare, the Chinese bumblebees as prizes. So we've got Surprise Attack. I do like Surprise Attack. It's, a nice Pierce 3 on an action. Field Repair. Tech Research. Still haven't found a good place to put Tech Research. Improvised Shield. Intelligence Mission. Dig that rare. I don't know. I feel like most specialists have a good tap utility. So I'd be curious to see how often Intelligence Mission actually gets played. Universal Network Access. And a Vandalize. Sometimes I'd be curious in their sealing process. I mean, they've been doing booster packs forever, so they got to know how to use glue and stuff. But it feels like their sealed packs aren't super consistent. Hey, Sludge! I think I've got Sludge already. I think I just needed Snarl, but it's always nice to have another rare to trade away if someone's trying to run Volcanicus, which I don't think anyone's really figured out yet. But I like his bot mode ability. When this attacks and you have fewer cards in hand than your opponent, draw 2 cards. So if you don't have a lot of card draw in your deck, you know, he's a way to get it to you. And I like that he doesn't really get any weaker in bot mode, so he might be one that you have in attacking with Grimlock, and then just flip into bot mode and just start swinging with him. Dig it. Testify, Rapid Conversion, Erratic Lightning, Armored Plating, a Dinobot Enigma, lovely. I think that's 3 of those now. Sparring Gear, and Smelt. How has everyone else's tournaments been going? I've seen, I think Vector Sigma and Powered by Primus have been doing the most competitive play. Megatron, love that Combiner Wars alt mode. Very G1 Megatron robot mode. I guess I'd be curious to hear from everyone else how their scene has been going. Bashing Shield, Primary Lasers, Swindled, Rest and Relaxation, a Tackle. I'm not sure. I feel like tapping, like I want to do things with my guys. I feel like counting on a guy to tap someone else is kind of giving my opponent, like it's, I guess I could see it being used maybe against like Optimus Prime Battlefield Legend. Like I'm running 5 wide, I've got melee characters, let me just tap this so Battlefield Legend doesn't even get to do anything. Hey, Grapple. I saw someone putting together a Grapple Inferno deck the other day. Which I think is an interesting idea. But like this, the exactly 4 different colors is a little... I guess right now there can only be 4 different colors. But I wonder if that means he'll get weaker as waves go on if they ever introduce more pips. Underhanded Tactics, Energon Slingshot, Spare Parts, Erratic Lightning, Espionage. I've been using Espionage more and more lately, and I'm really happy with that card. Because generally people build for one color or the other, so like you're pretty well off saying discard all orange or discard all blue. Noble's Blaster and Bravery. I am struggling with the packs today. Dreadwind, always lovely. I'm hoping I still have an extra Nemesis Prime. I'm hoping I can use that to get a Slipstream at some point, because I'd love to run a Slipstream Dreadwind deck. Swindled, Rapid Conversion, Reinforcement Batons, Primary Laser, Unleash Potential, Superior Jetpack, and Backup Plan. Unleash Potential, I'd be curious to see... You'd probably want to run 3 of it so you get enough of it with Ancient Wisdom. And then if you're running 6 cards like that, is that a good trade for getting more starred battle cards? I guess the only thing I try and pull is like as many leap in actions or leap in actions as possible. Hey, there is Sentinel Prime. I've been watching some really interesting deck tech with the Sentinels and their... They've got like non-combining deck lists where they don't even want them to combine. They're just using their abilities of Optimus out. He's got his other Sentinels out in the graveyard. Testify, Energon Slingshot, Field Repair, Improvised Shield. Hey, Decepticon Crown, lovely. So I think that is a playset of 3 that I have now, which I super appreciate. Leap of Faith. I don't know why I keep calling it Leap in Action or Leap in Battle. Leap of Faith is what I meant that you would pull with... Unleash Potential. Yeah, see, like that tore super easy. Off-Road. And I don't think he's my... I think he's my rarest Stunticon. I've only pulled 2 of him compared to the others, so hopefully that means I got more Menasor deck lists I can build. Handheld Blaster, Cooling Vents, Primary Laser, Energon Slingshot, Fog of War... So that's more than a playset of those now. I'd be curious. I guess it's if I'm burning out my hand a lot and my opponent has a lot of hand draw, it's useful. evasive maneuvers, and sparring gear. And I guess it would go well with either a not a Sunstorm, against a Sunstorm deck, or with a Thrust. Thrust has been getting a lot of play in my local scene. That, giving someone just whatever Thrust's attack is super nice. Put a grenade launcher on him, and then instead of attacking with him, just keep tapping him. You kind of give up a turn for that, but I dig it. Erratic Lightning, Field Communicator, Spare Parts, Confidence, Sentinel Enigma, I think that's a playset of those now. Power Punch, I love Power Punch. And Secret Dealings, just a nice standard draw one, plan one. I dig it. Goes well with that mining pick. Which I think now all I need is a mining pick for my Insecticon deck list. I still am missing one. Silver Bolt is my aerial bot. Security console, cooling vents, escape route, tech research, Inferno Breath. That's a nice rare, especially if we're running blue combiner decks. Bolt of Lightning, and Scoundrel's Blaster. Oh, come on. It's been interesting. Starscream, I guess, has overshadowed the other super rares. Hey, Rampage. I already got Rampage. I need Razor Claw still on the Predacons. I haven't seen much of Windblade. I haven't tried to build a deck with her yet. Or the triple changers, really. Rapid Conversion, Surprise Attack, Swindled, Rest and Relaxation. Ooh, Electrified Spikes. I haven't really played. This means you could put it on regular Dinobot decks, right? So I dig that. Backup Beam and Attack Drone. Opening from the front, apparently. Hey, there's an Alpha Bravo. Have you ever seen someone so excited to pull a common? When an enemy plane attacks, do 1 damage to it, and then he's got Pierce 3. Pretty standard, like his 8 health. Yeah. I dig Alpha Bravo a lot. I know he replaced someone's beloved G1 aerial bot, but I like him in off-road a lot. So that's awesome. So now I can play aerial bots. Enforcement Batons, Bashing Shield, Vaporize, Cooling Vents, Espionage, Stealthiness, and Sonic Scramble. We are trucking along. I guess it's about a minute per pack. Maybe I should start speeding that up. There we go. There's Blackwing. So that is, I think every box I've opened has had a Dreadwing in it. Handheld Blaster, Escape Route, Spare Parts, Confidence, Aerial Bot Formation, lovely. Evasive Maneuvers, and Pep Talk. I like Aerial Bot Formation. Put it on whoever you want to swing last, and they get a nice, lovely boost. Hopefully your team's alive long enough to get there. Yep. Sunstreaker. I think this is my second Sunstreaker. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. I don't think there is... For some reason, I weren't... Like, this is, right, you see the shine? There's the foiling. I don't really feel that on these two. I'm trying to, like, look... I don't know if you can tell through the camera. But as far as I can tell, these are... Maybe the foil's not there? Maybe I'm just being weird. I'll check back later. Maybe somehow that step in the process got missed for a sheet or something. Security console, fling, enforcement batons, field communicator, bad attitude. That's a rare, again, yeah. I don't know how much I'd use it. Superior plating and combat enemy analysis. Here's another one where counting on the same number of stars is basically saying I've got a combiner and I know that I'm going to fight another combiner. I don't know how often that will actually happen. Ooh, Acid Storm. That is my second Acid Storm, but that is, again, another rare for me to hopefully trade. I think I built up a decent little group of dupes that hopefully I can get some of the stuff I'm still missing. Field Communicator, Escape Route, Field Repair, Tech Research, Predacon Enigma, Stealthiness, and Backup Beam. Cool. That Predacon Enigma. Hopefully there's a Razor Claw in one of these. If I've got Alpha Bravo, now I need Razor Claw. And then I would love to build a Predaking. Dreadwind. Oh, double Dreadwinds. Yeah, my intention at the previous tournament was to go in with this Tundicon deck list. Armored Plating, Surprise Attack, Rest and Relaxation, Handheld Blaster. Hey, there's a mining pick. Awesome. Love that. Power Punch and Leap of Faith. So that is a playlist of a playset of mining picks. And my Insecticon deck list, exactly where I want it now. I've had fun with the Insecticons, but I'm hoping to go in with Stunticons next tournament. Dive Bomb. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I was missing Dive Bomb too. So now all I need, hopefully, is Razor Claw. And then Snarl, I think, on the Dinobots. And then all my combiners are good to go. Cooling Vents, Primary Laser, Spare Parts, Fling, Energized Field, Superior Jetpack, and Universal Network Access. I like Energized Field as a rare. I dig it a lot. The star, I think there's places to fit a set of 3 of those. Especially with some of the characters that give you card draw abilities getting cheaper. Maybe there's a Nemesis control deck that can use Energized Field in it. Nova Star, lovely lady. Love her alt mode too. I really dig that alt mode. Enforcement Batons, Tech Research, Swindled, Security Console, Dinobot Enigma, Reckless Charge, Attack Drone. Now that I didn't see a ton of Reckless Charges in the first 2 boxes I opened, but now I'm seeing a good amount more of them, so I'll be able to disperse those among different decks that I think they'd be good at too. Nice offensive decks. Hey, I was short on Alpha Bravos before, now I can make 2 Superions, which is always nice, having spare decks around for people to play with. Rapid Conversion, Rest and Relaxation, Surprise Attack, Vaporize, Press the Advantage, that's a pretty cool rare. Noble's Blaster, and Superior Cannon. Oh, nice. Is that 4 rares now? That was Grimlock, Acid Storm, Venom, and Sludge. That is 4 rares in the box. So that's probably it for my characters. It's unfortunate that they're all dupes, but I guess when opening up this much sealed product, that's what happens. Fling, Field Communicator, Armored Plating, Security Console, Master Plan. I love Master Plan. Plan 6. That seems fantastic. And Recombinant Analysis and Scoundrel's Blaster. Bumblebee. There's that common Bumblebee for that Toy Story deck. Confidence, Spare Parts, Tech Research, Bashing Shield, Mounted Missiles. I think now I've got a playset of these too. Well, Mounted Missiles seems like a great upgrade. Aerial Bot Enigma, Stealthiness. I guess it better be great because it does cost you a Battle Star. Leap of Faith and Mounted Missiles and Energized Field, I think, are some interesting ones to play with. Ironhide, more Sentinels. Rest and Relaxation, Underhanded Tactics, Surprise Attack, Erratic Lightning. Hey, Decepticon Crown, woo! Secret Dealings, Backup Beam. I know probably character-wise this hasn't been the most interesting box for anyone, but I got Alpha Bravo, so that makes me happy. And I'm getting the battle cards I wanted, so that makes me happy. And I got 4 rares, so I can't really complain, I think. Fireflight. 2 Decepticon Crowns, 1 Mining Pick, Vaporize, Energon Slingshot, Testify, Improvised Shield, Electrified Spikes, Superior Cannon, Reckless Charge. Yeah, I don't think I've got any place really to complain about this box. It's a bummer. I guess I've opened, so let's see. I drafted with 4 packs. I got another 6-pack prize because of that draft, so that's 10. Hey, Razor Claw! I am a happy camper. So there's my Predaking. Love him. Again, he's a combiner, so it's 5 stars. He's not super strong, but he does get bold starting out. And then when you flip him, he can attack untapped characters. So that's awesome. So like, you know, your opponent baits you on that first turn. Don't attack with him on the first turn. Flip him and swing into what you want to swing into. I dig that. Plenty. Rapid Conversion, Security Console, Confidence, Swindled, Inverted. Nice. I actually haven't pulled a ton of these. I think this is my second one. This one seems like a really interesting one to play in blue heavy decks. Scrounge, Stunticon Enigma. You start out, you know, blue heavy. You don't have to worry about taking too much damage. And then when you've got some upgrades and you're ready to go, you slap on Inverted and you just swing for the fences. Silver Bolt. Not bad. Enforcement Batons, Underhanded Tactics, Fling, Bashing Shield, Fog of War, Leap of Faith, and Cornered. I'm hoping I'll have a game up Tuesday. I'm hoping to do 2 games this week. We'll see how that goes. Blur. Blur is pretty nice when he, you know, as long as your opponent has an untapped enemy and you attack and can deal some damage out, you get another attack with Blur, which is nice. He and Mirage, I feel like, probably pair pretty nice. Primary Laser, Field Communicator, Erratic Lightning, Energon. Maybe a Blur Mirage deck that's Pierce heavy. Energon Slingshot, Steamroll, Dig Steamroll, Enemy Combat Analysis, and Vandalize. I love that art on Grimlock. That's more than meets the eye. Grimlock, I'm pretty sure, when he's hanging out with the Scavengers, maybe? I'd have to double check what panel that's from, but I dig that art. Oh, nice. So that was 4 rares and the super rare. Awesome. Sorry, I'm Springer. Okay, so this video is going to go a little long, guys, because I'm going to talk about Springer. This character is one of my favorites. I fell in love with him in Last Stand of the Wreckers. I love this alt mode. I have this toy, that car mode. I've got that. It's really, really sweet. It's a Generations toy. It's a Voyager. It came out for $20, and it looks like it walked off the page. Like, I'm sure if you put $150 at the design, it could look nicer, but I'd really struggle to see how. It just looks terrific. Maybe at that price point, they could do more stuff with him in his articulation. But yeah, like, so he starts out, he's got 14 health, 4 attack, 2 defense. He costs you 12 stars, but you put an armor on him, and whatever the armor gives him, he's going to get tough too, which helps his survivability. When you flip to this mode, if you've got a weapon, he gets bold too. So again, he gets another attack, he loses a defense, but you can try and flip him, put a weapon on him, swing with him, and then flip him back to keep his survivability up. And then we get that lovely, lovely... I know, I'm bending it, and I hope that's not freaking anyone out. He gets Pierce 3 in this mode, so I dig it. I guess my only complaint is I don't think his damage should go down. Like, each of his modes does their own thing. I guess I can see why, because you can either build... Oh, it almost seems like it's working against each other. I'm surprised they didn't give him a different ability. Like this is defense mode, this is an attack mode, and then this is also an attack mode. So when would you use... I guess you'd build for one or the other. So that's kind of... Oh, now that I'm thinking about it a little more deeply, maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if you disagree with me. But I feel like Springer, it's a triple changer, but you're only ever really going to use 2 of its modes. You'll probably use this mode, and then you'll pick which alt mode or bot mode you want to use depending on how you built your deck. Do you give him a lot of passive attack and pierce? Then, this is the one you want to use. If you're going bold heavy, then this is the one you want to use. But I don't know when... You never really get to use both. That's kind of a shame. Still, I am super happy I got this guy. So that is 2 out of the 4 super rares down. And I still got boxes to open. And I still got drafts to play. Skydive. Oh, I realize I totally forgot about battle cards. I wonder if anyone really cares. I might be the only one that kind of like gets excited about the battle cards. Underhanded Tactics, Confidence, Improvised Shield, Testify, Sentinel Enigma, Sparring Gear, and Stunticon Enigma. When I run my draft for the Bumblebee deck, or Bumblebee prize, I think I'm going to do 6 pack booster draft to let people get more cards in hand. Escape Route, Spare Parts, Cooling Vents, Bashing Shield, Crash Landing, Bolt of Lightning, and Scrounge. Last pack. I mean, at this point, right, I got 4 rares, I got a super rare. Whatever this is, I'm happy. I'm very happy. Hey, Prowl! That's perfectly fine. All right. Last pack. Field Repair. Lovely. Vaporize. I like Vaporize. Armored Plating. Handheld Blaster. Ancient Wisdom. Okay. Pep Talk. I like Pep Talk. Just draw 2 cards is nice. And Bravery. So that's it. Super happy I got Springer. And that's it for this box opening. I'll probably be doing one next week. And I'll catch you all later. Have a great day, guys.